So I've noticed that I don't know what you don't know. Let me explain. There are things that you don't know, and I don't know what those things are. And if I want to help you as a teacher, I need to know about the things you don't know. And if you saw the thumbnail, you'll see that I want to help you know what to say when you're at certain places or in certain situations. And I want to help you know what to ask for when you're at certain places or in certain situations. So let's do that. And here's how I think we should do it. I'm going to talk about 4 different places, and you can think of more. And as you think of those places, think of what you don't know about what you would say if you were at those places. So the first one would be in a classroom. What do you say when you're in a classroom? What kinds of things do you ask for if you're in a classroom? Put it in the comments below, and then next week I will try to answer as many of those questions as possible. Think about when you're in a store. What do you say when you're in a store? Are there things you don't know how to say or how to describe? Or are there questions that you don't know quite how to ask when you're in a store? Put it in the comments below and I'll answer it next week. Think about, let me see, another location. Think about a restaurant. Do you know what to say when you're in a restaurant? If you don't have a menu and you need a menu, do you know how to ask for one? And then lastly, think about being at someone's house. When you're at someone's house, do you know what to say? Do you know what kinds of questions to ask when you're at that person's house? And then I thought we should think of some situations. So there are different situations where you might not know what to say or what kinds of questions to ask. Maybe you're on the phone. I did a lesson about this a few weeks ago, but maybe you just don't quite know what to say when you're on the phone sometimes. Ask me and I'll try to help you. Another situation might be if a colleague gets a new haircut. Do you know what to say? Do you know how to give a compliment? Or maybe you're making an appointment. Maybe you're on the phone or you're somewhere in person and you're making an appointment. Do you know what to say? And do you know what to ask? Or at least how to put the sentences together? So here's the plan. I've given you some example places and some example situations. You can think of other places and situations. And then in the comments below, say something like this. When I'm making an appointment, I don't know how to say, and then explain what you don't know how to say. When I'm at someone's house, I don't know how to ask for, and then list what you don't know how to ask for. Maybe I don't know how to ask for another cup of tea, or I don't know how to ask for a spoon. It can be as simple or as complex as you want, but put it in the comments below and then I will read through them. And then here's how I will sort through. When you look at the comments below this video, you will see that you can like the comment. If you like the comment, it has more of a chance of being used in next week's video where I talk about how to ask these questions, how to say what you want to say, and how to basically speak proper English in these places and situations. So it's just as important for you to leave a comment as it is for you to read other people's comments and to kind of indicate whether you give it a thumbs up or not, whether you like it or not. The questions and comments that have the most will be more likely to be answered or addressed by me in the next video, which will come out next week. So what are we doing here? I want to know what you don't know. In order for me to know what you don't know, you need to put that information in the comments below. Ask me about what to say in certain situations, the kinds of questions you would ask at different places. And again, my examples are a good starting point, but you can ask about any situation or any place that you want, and I will try my best to answer them. So, good thing you watched to the end. Now you have to think about, what am I going to put in the comments below? How many other people's comments am I going to read? Hopefully all of them. And give a few likes down there or thumbs up for the ones that you really hope that I will take the time to answer next week. So thanks for watching. I hope you are having a good day, and I'll see you in part 2 of this lesson. I'll put a link up here next week as well to that next lesson where I read the comments and try to answer them as best as possible. Have a good week. Bye.